Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbergen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard, where a chill wind is blowing. Winter has arrived. Fall was pretty much just skipped over, and Texas winter is here. Ooh, we got the moon directly above. And it looks like a dot in the camera, because the camera can't focus on that, but it's only half of a moon, not a full moon. It'd be very disturbing if it looked up and there was a full moon right now, for two reasons. One, this is not the time for it to be a good full moon, and two, it's directly above, and full moon in the morning, there'd be all sorts of weird astrophysical problems going on. Hey, Charles, good morning. James, hello. Wow, you're home? What are you doing home, man? Shouldn't you be torturing yourself in PCAM? Hey, Tim. Good morning, tribe. Great stories last night. Glad you liked them. Hey, Wolf. Wolf. I was thinking about the statistics you quoted, the story about if you look at the percentage of the population that goes missing every year, it is on par with the predation of, like, in the African savannah and so places of like the number of gazelles and so forth that are taken by lions. And yeah, the basically something preys upon the human race the same way that the other animals are preyed on by predators. Not the top of the food chain. Hey, Kimberly, good morning. Sasha, hello. How are you today? Chilly? It's chilly. Without thinking, I put ice in my coffee, and so I'm drinking iced coffee, and it's like 54 degrees. But the key thing there is I'm drinking coffee, so, that's okay. Hey, Melissa, good morning. Jonathan, hello. Felicia, good morning. Hey, Sharon. It's Friday. It is Friday. Yay! Not that it means a whole lot. So the latest final version of the book arrived last night. So they actually did do the changes, but I got to go through the book again and check every single page and make sure everything is good. So tomorrow I will be at the Renaissance Festival, Texas Renaissance Festival. Wolf Sable and I just watched last night. She says you missed your calling. Okay. So I think I mentioned that Toastmasters, the Toastmasters, the public speaking thing, course, class, group, whatever. So they have speech contests, different speech contests. And for the Tall Tales contest, okay, whatever you say, dudes. Yeah, we'll say this is a tall tale. I was one of the state finalists. I was one of the 8 state finalists on that. So I've and actually I thought I did a bad job last night. I was just totally exhausted. Man, I worked too hard. But yeah, I wasn't on my prime form. And there are a few things where I screwed up, but I'm glad you liked it. I wanted to scare people. I wanted to bring some spookiness into your life, because Lord knows I have enough in mine. Oh, Laura, good morning, tribe. Talking about nightmares last night. Like I said, watch out. Saturday, lots of solar or aurora borealis, northern lights going to be happening. So hide the radios. Sasha, chilly for sure. Yep. We got it cold, but so be it. Diana, iced coffee all day, every day, baby. You're one of those. Excellent. James, understandable. Took a mental health day from class. Didn't get much sleep last night. Made 3 batches of mead for the Houston Botanical Gardens. Ooh, I still need to get them the dates. With the fancy schmancy Kevik yeast, have 2 more to do tonight. Goldenrod and roasted brown sugar pumpkin. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, sorry, squirrel. Wait, where did he go? Real squirrel. Sorry, James. Yeah, the pumpkin one, that sounds awesome. And I need to get back. So crazy. Yes, done the huzzah for the Ren Fest. Ren Fair. Hey, Isaac, good morning. Kelsey, we made it one more time to this glorious day we call Friday. Good morning, Doc. Good morning, skinny Kelsey. This is good walking weather. Here we go. Helen hugs. Happy Freaky Friday. Hugs. Get your Helen hug. Helen hug. Get your Helen hug. I think lots of people wanted Helen hugs last night after the stories. Charles, yes, the 3 tales of Dr. MMV. Yes, thanks. Blessed and praised. Thank you, Charleser. I know I did something really cool, Charles, when you say more than yes. So if I see more than yes, I love seeing the yes. It's like, okay, one of the foundations is here. But then when you add more, it's like, I get excited. Hey, Henry, good morning. Okay, heard the chickens squawking last night, ran out and discovered an opossum, at least 1 injured and 1 dead. A possum did not survive, nor shall it. That's the thing with life. I'm still waiting for that squirrel. It's like sitting just out of camera range. Yeah, when you have something edible, things come to eat it, as we learned last night. Whatever makes you feel better, Helen. Just go with that. Whichever makes you feel better. Laura, it was brilliant. I haven't been that good and scared in a good long while. You haven't been paying attention to the news. Ooh, nice cold breeze. Yeah, you deal with Amazon. Oh man, tell me about it. So the latest, I don't even know how to do a puppet show for this one. Because it's so we ship product to Amazon, and then they take it out of the shipping containers and put an Amazon label on it, a little UPC for their robots or whatever, and they slap that on there and they sit it on the shelf, and then when it's time for something to be delivered, the person or robot goes to the shelf and zaps the code and goes, yep, that's what it is, and puts it in the box and ships it off to the customer. Not sure how many they did this to, but they put their uric acid, UPC code sticker on some bottles of the liver pill. And so some people have been ordering the uric acid pill and receiving the liver pill. And they're going like, what? And it's like, yeah, Amazon screwed up. And the problem is, so we have an advisor now, not at Amazon, but someone who's worked with Amazon for a long time. And he said, yeah, that's a problem. And I said, so we report it to Amazon and, they'll take care of it. And he goes, hell no, do not say anything to Amazon. Because what Amazon will do is then shut down all your products and spend months going through and checking every label, in their spare time as we enter the busy holiday season. But during that time, you will not be able to sell anything on Amazon. It's like, oh, Lord. Okay. So if you order the uric acid and get the liver pill, let us know. We'll swap it out. Because, hey, we're all human. We all make mistakes, right? Yeah. No, you decided to believe it. I don't know if you can see the scars. You see them? James, I had to stop watching. Something about the Wendigo makes me beyond paranoid. My imagination runs wild. Imagination. Yeah. D, yes, I tuned in last night. A good thrill is always welcome. Cool. See, the thing is now I kind of have to do this every Halloween. I guess I got to start doing more scary stuff. I can do scary stuff. The axe, the cave. Hey, BJ, good morning. Kimberlyn, hello. Yep, there is more darkness than most would care to know, but more light too. Each one of us is a very bright light. I liked it. Was that your Halloween outfit you wore? I was just, just my normal being outside in the cold weather wear. I have some cool Halloween stuff, believe it or not. But apparently my best stuff is being hijacked by younger weather, because once she saw it and decided, yeah, she's gonna wear that to school or something. We'll see. Okay, hey, if it makes you happy, makes me happy. Hey, Andrea, good morning. Hey, Kiri, hello. Yep, the news is designed to be scary all year long. Yeah, Kelsey, Amazon has finally passed a puppet show explanation. Wow. There wasn't any. I was thinking, how can I do this as a puppet show? And my soul is just too broken because the fear of Amazon shutting us down. So I told you we had this big dip and we were down, and we're slowly starting to climb out of that dip, and we're entering, the holiday season and all that. And so we're hoping, this is when people start buying stuff again and, planning for the holidays and gift giving, as some people mentioned. And the last thing we could handle is Amazon saying, you know what? Yeah, we made a mistake. So we're going to shut down all your sales of everything while we correct that mistake. And it's like, oh, you assholes. So we're all just waiting. Kind of what we're thinking of doing is just ordering just a ton of the uric acid pill and seeing how many of them come with the liver pill, or how many of the liver pill come with the Amazon UPC code for the uric acid. And we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's just one of the many things that has me sick to my stomach right now. Yeah, you were quite the storyteller there. A spinner of great yarns. Cool, cool, cool. Yep. Suddenly, wow. That makes a lot of sense. Amazon is not human. It's the voice that says food. Most definitely. Hey, Roxana, good morning. Temps are registering warmer today than it was yesterday. However, the wind, it feels cooler. Well, hopefully it warms up a little. Man, there were accidents all over the place. I had to drive around a couple of different spots yesterday in Houston, and there were multi-car pileups on like every road I was on. And then Mrs. Weather said the same thing. She had to do some driving too, and there was all these accidents. And I don't know if it was the wind pushing people out of control, or at intersections the wind's turning the street lights so people didn't know what, when they were supposed to go or not. But man, it was wreck city yesterday. Donna, good morning. Still windy here in North Texas. Hopefully it won't be as bad as yesterday. Yeah, we had was your power flickering? We had power flickering here. And my boss down in the Heights, his house was out without power for like 5 hours. Ooh, anyone from between Chloe and Crowley, Louisiana here? Yikes. April, I only heard one story, but it was great. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The question is, how much is real and how much is make-believe? Ask my mom. Nah, don't ask her. There's things she doesn't like to talk about. Hey, BJ, good morning. Carrie, the app says it's warmer today, but I'm colder. I think it's the wind. James, do the neighborhoods in our area have a lot of trick-or-treating? Carly and I aren't sure what to do for Halloween. I know our neighborhood does. I suspect yours does. It seems like Halloween is still very popular amongst the kids. I know here that a lot of buses show up from more inner city and release the kids, and that's cool because they take them up to some place where it's safe. And we're basically the first neighborhood, outside of Houston, so they're welcomed. It's good. It's cool that your spooky style is still hip with the younger crowd. Yeah, there's not often I can even garner, get acknowledgement from younger weather. But there are times when she says, "Whoa, Dad, that's cool," and it's like, yeah. Question return: knowing things I once seen and cannot be unseen. Do you really want to know? Yep, that's always a question. So there is a belief. How much do I want to say about this? The more people know about the dark side, the easier it is to bring things over from it. So there are groups who are tasked with suppressing the knowledge, because if it became common knowledge, there's people who would love just to tear through that very, very thin wall and let everything in. Ooh, how about a puppet show on the chemistry behind Pop Rocks candy? That would be fun. I'm just thinking, do I remember? Remind me again, because yeah, that would be cool. I just need to double check some things on the making of Pop Rocks, because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to talk about the making of Pop Rocks and stuff too. But Pop Rocks are cool. I remember when they first came out, and like saving the money, and it's like, oh, this is awesome. Okay, if we were looking for a whorehound, where would we have the best luck in finding it? Right now, around you, open fields that, well, even if they're being grazed, most cattle and stuff don't like it, but kind of open sunny fields, a little on the sandy, limestoney side. So you'd probably want to be a little like to the west of where you're at. But yeah, it's just an open sunny field that doesn't seem to necessarily have more specific growth than that. I mean, it's like not necessarily along water. No, I find it in the big open fields. Not in the borders of trees or under trees. No, it's out in the open fields. So wander the open fields. All right, scrolling. Hey, Dennis. Good morning. Hey, Melissa. Got it, Dennison? Got it. Glad to hang out for a few minutes. This is day whatever of your husband's birthday? Okay, how do sales from your website compare to Amazon's quantity-wise? So probably on a good day, 8%, 8% of our sales comes from our website, and 92% comes from Amazon. So like I said, the thing with Amazon is you got 4 billion eyes looking at Amazon, and we kind of got some of the algorithms set up now where if you go searching for certain stuff, the medicine man shows up pretty high, but they also take a huge chunk of the profit as the middleman, so you're basically paying them to be out there. Whereas if it was just a website, basically it'd just be y'all who would be buying it, which would be awesome, thank you, but it's not enough. So anyway, Marshmallow the Bunny, hey, I missed it. How do I support your work? There are products that make good gifts. Yeah, so the Medicine Man Plant Co., they make a lovely gift basket. If you're looking for gifts also, well, okay. And I'm going to send you to Medicine Man Plant Co. So let me do this. You're on YouTube. Hopefully it will stay there. But if you go to medicinemanplantco.com, medicinemanplantco.com, medicinemanplantco.com. Not only are there all the different herbal supplements, the blood pressure pill now and the Serenity pill, but there's also my foraging bandana. You can get that from there. And so that supports Medicine Man, which is what keeps, the roof over my head. And for now, I still want a roof over my head. Well, for now, the wife and, the younger daughter that still lives with us wants a roof over their head. I'm not completely sold on this whole roof overhead thing, but it is a convenient place to keep the refrigerator. So for now, but yeah, medicinemanplantco.com is me. All right, Melissa. Okay, Carrie, I have purchased stuff from Amazon that was shipped up from the seller. Have you thought about doing that? And that is actually an option. So with Amazon, you can either get it directly from the Amazon, like if you're Amazon Prime, it has to come from Amazon. Well, it doesn't have to come from Amazon, but if you want it in the Prime window, it comes from Amazon. You also have the ability to get it seller direct, but Amazon still takes a huge chunk of change out of it because it's them who showed you to me. So, but yeah, we have both options on Amazon, and for certain things like the blood pressure pill, that's the only one we have. Right now it is shipped seller fulfilled, but in the end it really doesn't change the economics or the headaches or anything like that. And yep, enter the machine. We do at some point. Hey Bonnie, good morning. Let's see, do it. You get to see how big the switch up is, plus that would bump up sales. Good point. So Facebook is rebranding themselves. What's your take on that, Doc? They're kind of pulling away the veil and showing just how active they are in world domination. It's a silly name. And like so many big companies that are run by crazy people, they're making some choices that sound good inside the halls of power, but amongst the people of the world, we're going, what the? You really want to do that? And yeah, it's silly. I mean, if I were Facebook, I would continue using the name Facebook and rather than something that implies that, hey, I want to take over every aspect of existence. Now, I would still be working on taking over every aspect of existence, but under the name Facebook, which sounds, fairly harmless. And no one would expect they're taking over the universe. Does that make sense? I mean, so many groups are smart enough to hide their evil activities behind, bland names or historic names that were once a name for something that was good, but no longer is. So, dumb move on their part. I can understand why they do it. From someone thought it was a cool name. Maybe it ties into the Marvel mega, whatever is happening here. I don't know. But we'll see. I have a feeling in 5 years or 10 years, people will be really sniggering at metaverse. It's like, oh, you guys were riding the wave of name popularity. I'm sure Facebook will still be there in whatever way, shape, or form, assuming we all are still here. But it will just be like, what a dumb name. Anyway. Ooh, Andrea, completed Halloween jellies. We'll have to start Thanksgiving and Christmas jellies this weekend. Working basically 2 jobs is hard. Yep. At least the jelly making is fun. Yep. There is that. Oh, and the jellies are so good. Hey, Kathleen, good morning. Holly, happy Friday to you. The subtle knife, most definitely. Oh my, Pop Rocks can be used as kitty litter. Whoa. Yep, and the cat never used the litter box again. My goats chowed down and my whorehound, I don't have any to harvest. Whoa. Hey, Charles, yes, are you going to the Texas Renaissance Festival? I will be there tomorrow. I will be there Saturday. Probably getting there close to 10, maybe a little earlier if possible. But staying through the fireworks. So look for me. I'll be around. I'll be in garb. Wolf, Mark, at some point you and I need to sit down over a bottle of my homebrew Mellow Mel mead and talk spooky in a well-lit place. I'm down with that, Wolf. Let's do it. Chris, good morning. I just dropped my 10-year off at school. He is dressed as a British Red Kit soldier. He said he just likes their costume better. Understandable. They were snazzy dressers. It made them targets, easy to spot, but it was a cool outfit. Shout out to my homies in the 8%. Thank you, man. Most of you are in that 8%. And usually what I ask, if someone's, ordering for the first time, say, go to Amazon, order it from Amazon, leave a review, order it a second time from Amazon. Because then, so leaving a review goes, okay, they liked it enough to leave a review. And then also, oh, they liked it enough to order it again. Cool. Okay, so, people like this. Then from the third time on, go to Medicine Man Plant Co. and order it from there. But like the first 2 times, it really helps us if you order it from Amazon. So, yep, Pop Rocks would be a good video to introduce chemistry science to kids. And I'm wondering if they could be used somehow to teach the gas laws. And I have an idea on how to do that. All right, Helen, I would need to take a class or a few to be able to identify wild edibles and learn about more. For now, I'm staying away from the fungi. Yeah, the fungi. So there are some real easy fungi to identify, but a lot of them can be pretty tricky. You really got to study them closely. But yeah, if you go to the Foraging Texas website under the mushrooms, most of them are either have no mimics or there are very distinct clues that you can see to tell the mimics from the poisonous ones, or the mimics from the good ones. Regina, good morning. Can you increase the Amazon price to account for these fees? So then you end up where if your price is too high, fewer people buy. If your price is too low, you may get lots of sales, but you're not making the profit you need to keep the company going. And so trying to find that sweet spot, and then Amazon comes in and says, oh, by the way, we're raising our prices or our fees by 4%. So it's tricky. And that is my boss's job, is to analyze and adjust and understand all that. And then hope for the best. But as far as raising the prices, especially since we're already a premier product, it's on the expensive side. To get the purity testing and all that I require, manufacturing costs are high, and so we're pretty much, at where we can be, and the consumer would still go, yeah, okay, I'm down with that. I took the test yesterday and it said I'm a mediator INFP. I can believe that. Mediator with your big spoon saying, okay, this is what it's going to be like. Yep. Donna, the subscribe and saves are great for us, are absolutely fantastic for us. If you have the subscribe and save through Amazon, even though we're not making the profit, it makes us look really, really, really good to Amazon, and so they show it to more people. And unfortunately, we don't have a subscribe and save system set up on our website yet. We're still looking into different ways to do something like that, but it's not as simple as one would think it is. So it's a pain in the ass. Trying to figure this out, but we're digging into it, and hopefully we will eventually have the subscribe and save offered from our website, but right now the website does not support that sort of thing. Okay, Bonnie, so you're saying we should buy from Amazon instead of your website? Not exactly. What I'm saying, if you're buying a new product, buy it twice from Amazon and then start buying it from the Medicine Man website. Because by buying it twice from Amazon and leaving the review, it makes us look really, really, really good to Amazon. And like I said, then they start sharing our products ahead of other companies' products to the masses. Yep, Jennifer, I see the libido pill in the couple's gift basket. Most definitely. Okay, will your updated book be on the Medicine Man website when it's available? Yes, it will be. So that is definitely in the plan to sell the book through Medicine Man too. Oh, cool, Jennifer. All the daughters have foraging bandanas this year. The grands, cool. I appreciate that. Oh, you look like Goulardi from the 70s, Cleveland, Ohio last night. Have you seen his show? I know Sven Gulli. I don't know Gouliardi. Now I have to check it out. All right, Roxana, have a good one. Hey, Carol, good morning. Let's see. Steve has a YouTube channel. Guy's channel is totally camping. Every week he posts a video out camping. Wife doesn't want to be on YouTube. Think how accommodating that wife is. I'll be taking off weekly or more to camp. Yep. What's wrong with silly? Wazoo. Okay, yeah, well. Moving on from Nick. No. Meta, Mark evading truth again. Yep, that's the thing, Kimberlyn. Evil doesn't have to hide anymore. You are absolutely right. Oh, man. That wind feels nice. Hey, Kelly. Good morning. Wait. Someone's birthday? Did I miss a birthday? Whose birthday? If it's your birthday, let me know. Ooh. Yeah. A CME, not cosmic matter ejection. Anyway, the size of Jupiter, the sun's southern hemisphere. Yeah, the sun has been freaking out lately. And so those of you up north, Wolf, and a few others, the northern lights are supposed to be visible, like down into Iowa. So, at that level. But Saturday, because of the coronal mass ejection. Yeah, coronal mass ejection. Chunk of the sun blew off directly towards Earth, coming this way. There have been some radio blackouts and changes in radio transmissions are being reported. So good times are coming. Oh, Charles, you're the king of Spain. I need to make note of that. Oops. All right, there we go. That was the easiest. I've subcontracted my pocket memory to keep track of that information. So I will be out on the look for, I guess, down in the Spanish area, which is one of the places I really like eating. So cool. Woo-hoo. Okay, I've been meaning to ask, what would you use to clean, sanitize your hands in the wild? Is there a plant? Yeah, so there are several antimicrobial plants out there. So if I'm just taking a plant, crushing it up and rubbing it on my skin, goldenrod, yarrow, sweet gum leaves are the three big ones, and then Spanish moss and ball moss. Those all have very potent antimicrobial type stuff. Now, soap is always better, but yeah, there's places where I end up without soap and I need to try and decontaminate my hands. So goldenrod, yarrow, sweet gum leaves, Spanish moss, and ball moss are basically my go-tos to scrub. Okay, could you could you make money from your science videos for kids? So on YouTube, I kind of plateaued. Like there are certain requirements you have to meet to be monetized. Hey, I got it right. And like one is number of viewers, second is number of watched videos, and third, no strikes against you for copyright or offensive content or anything like that. And so I have the number of viewers and I have the no strikes against me, but for some reason I'm still like way low in hours watched to monetize the YouTube videos. Now there's possibilities, let's say packaging them up somehow and putting them on a website with a subscription or somewhere where you pay to access them. Yeah, that'd be a possibility. But when I look at my videos versus others that are out there, the production values of mine really suck. And it's not worth it. And the time it would take to do all that. And right now, one of the big issues is I don't have freaking time to do a bunch of other stuff that I really, would like to do, but just don't have time to do. So there's a lot of things in the works here, as always, that some things I can't talk about right now. But eventually, maybe, hopefully. And so, yeah, time is short. Not enough time. Oh, Carly, okay, there are labs for pop rocks, from basic physical or chemical change to chemistry gas laws. They happen to be sitting on my desk right now. Awesome. Awesome. And I figured, especially with the gas laws, you could do stuff with that. In fact, I was wondering if you could show like how expansion of gases results in cooling somehow. All right, it's getting late here. Got to do the group take. Yay, group take. Let me turn my box here. All right, so remember, Medicine Man Plant Co. Ooh, the sun's coming up. Medicine Man Plant Co. That is my company. Ancient Plants for Modern Issues. We got the immune pill. Keep the immune system up and running. We got my personal favorite, the brain pill. Got to smell it. Part of the deal. And like I said, I'm still out of the liver pill. I need to get some from my boss's house today. We got the uric acid pill to help take care of uric acid pain. We got the blood pressure pill to help maintain proper blood pressure. Again, I can't take this. My blood pressure is naturally too low. And I was taking it for a while, and even then, it was like every time I stood up, it's like, woo, stars, which was kind of nice, but then, it gets dangerous. So the Serenity pill. Nope, don't need that one. The libido pill. Hell yeah, I'm going to take this one. And of course, the stone breaker pill. And then coming out soon will be the gut pill. And then hopefully the blood sugar pill. Stop. All right. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Okay, so I want to go to your Wimberley foraging class, but I'm nervous. Does it go very far into the wilderness? Yes, I am ridiculous. I know. We travel maybe through the course of the class, half a mile, maybe tops. And most of it is within sights of the ranch buildings. So, no, we don't go very far into the wild. We can go far into the wild there. They have a lot of wild there. But the class, most of the stuff you find is actually, right around where humans are. So I would say just wear, good walking shoes and do it. You can do it. Helen, okay, I took the test too, came out an INFP. Cool. Oh, and there was another. It seemed like there were a number of you INFPs showing up. Wait, oh, Bonnie, that's right, Bonnie. All right, Bonnie. Up. My voice is always ready for you, Bonnie. This will be a good way to end the show. Bonnie, I hope you're still here. And for those of you who haven't heard this before, get ready. I recommend turning your headphones down if you have them plugged into your ears. Ready? It's coming. Here we go. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Bonnie! The tribe really loves you! Woo! Yeah. Happy birthday, Bonnie. We love you. We love your bunnies. We love your smiling face. We love your flowers. We love everything about you. All right, tribe. At that point, hopefully, King of Spain, I will see you tomorrow. Anyone else there at Renaissance Festival? Like I said, I'm easy to spot. So say hi. And here's why you want to say hi to me when I'm out at public areas. And boy, I hope I don't forget this now. But usually I have a number of bandanas with me, the foraging bandanas. And if someone comes up and says, it's Merriweather or Forking Weeds or any of that stuff, I go, back to them. Bye. And we talk for a while, and then I give you a bandana. As just a thanks for being a fan sort of thing. Whew. Okay, boy, my neighbors. What they have to put up with. At that note, though, it's time to go. I'm so glad we had this time together. I guess Mom and Dad didn't show up. I guess Dad's probably out hunting again. All right. So, again, Tribe, love you. Mom, Dad, if you're out there, love you. Hopefully see some of you tomorrow at the Renaissance Festival. Otherwise, it won't be until Tuesday the 10th before I see you again, because next week I'll be in Georgia all next week out in the wilds teaching, and the place doesn't have Wi-Fi or anything like that. So, damn, over a week. Well, it'll make you appreciate me that much more. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. End broadcast.